What's up, guys? It's Nick back again at Advantage Performance Training. About to get ready to kill some awesome sessions this afternoon before I go to Atlanta, Georgia tomorrow for the first ever National High School Strength Coaches Association National Conference. I'm going with myself, my high school strength coach, and my boss here, Coach Colodi. It's going to be an awesome time. If you guys are high school strength coaches or you train youth athletes and preparing them for high school, I highly recommend, if you're not already a member, to join the NHSSCA. The group's only been active for a couple months now, but already if you look into the Facebook page, there's a crazy amount of information and collaboration between the coaches that are in the group. I go on there every day, I learn something every day, and it's just going to be an amazing thing. It's going to do a lot for the high school strength coach around the country. So I can't wait to go to the conference this weekend. I'm going to record some stuff, actually heading down to Georgia Tech tomorrow afternoon, which is going to be awesome. So in this video, I'm going to have a short clip of some of my squats from, yesterday. It's just a few of my working sets. I worked up to a heavy single. My warm-up progression typically goes 2 sets of bar for 10 reps. Then I'll go 95 for 5 to 8, 135 for 5. Then I did 165, I believe, for a single. Then I went up to 185 for a single, and then I hit my final top single of 205. The way I program my squats, for the most part, is that I try and work up to the same heavy single for 3 to 4 weeks in a row. So that weight always stays the same for that 4 weeks that I try to work up to. That way your body gets used to it, it adapts to the weight, and you're not going up in weight all the time. Because what happens is people go up too heavy, go up too fast, too quickly, and they're going too heavy, and sometimes their body kind of shuts down and doesn't respond to the training as well if you try and load up too much weight on the bar too fast. So this way, you're getting used to that weight, and then after that, after I do my heavy single, I drop it down to back off works of 170 pounds for 5 sets of 3, normal speed. And then next week, I'll do that same weight, again, 170, for try and do 6 sets of 3. I actually only was aiming for 3 sets, but I felt pretty good, so I said, I'll do a fourth one felt pretty good, so I did a 5th. Didn't want to go too crazy after that, so after my 5 sets of 3, I dropped it down again to 135, and I did 3 sets of 5 pause reps. Now you will notice, I'm doing box squats. That's because of my cerebral palsy. I have limited mobility in certain areas of my legs, so doing box squats gives me a level to hit, a base level to hit, and that now I know that when I get to that box, it's parallel. Now, when I first started doing squats, back squats that is, I used to have a plate on top of the box because I couldn't hit the proper depth. As I got better and my mobility increased slightly, I was able to decrease the height of that plate to the point where I didn't need it anymore, and now I just squat directly to the box, which is about parallel. I also have ankle mobility issues and stuff like that, so I wear weightlifting shoes to help alleviate those ankle problems. It gives me a little bit more range of motion in my hip flexors and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I do squats that way. I do other variations of squats every once in a while, but for my main back squat, I do have to do box squats. Otherwise, if I tried to do it without a box, I wouldn't have the mobility to get back up and everything like that. So a squat is a squat. So check it out, guys. Let me know what you think. I know it's not perfect, but it's the way I got to do it. And hey, at least I'm squatting, It took me a long time to be able to do it. In the first place, I was very scared to do back squats because when I was younger, I didn't have the ability to do them at all. So now that I've gotten to the point where I can do back squats, the most I've ever hit for a PR was 235. That was last year at some point. So I'm slowly getting back into it. The winter weather makes things a lot more difficult for me in regards to my legs being tight and stuff like that. So I kind of got in my own head a little bit and stopped squatting for a while. And I'm paying for it because now I got to slowly creep back up to where I was, but it's all good. We're going to get there. So check out the squat footage, guys. Let me know what you think. As always, thanks for watching and keep believing.